Hi friends, welcome back to Circle Time. My name is Miss Kiah and today we're going to be talking all about space. This is one of my favorite things to learn about because every time I talk about space with my friends, there's always something new for me to learn. Space is such a cool topic to talk about. So for today's Circle Time, we're going to read a really cool space book. We have some sight words up here that we can talk about as well. And I want to open up some questions to you friends to know what you know about space and what you want to know about space, okay? So for Circle Time, we'll start off with our big stretch. We'll read our book, we'll do our letters and numbers, and we'll talk about our sight words up here, okay? So let's start off with our stretch. So for the stretch, you can do it sitting down like me, or you can stand up. Just make sure there's nothing around you, like any furniture, any siblings, or any friends around you. Make sure you have lots of space, okay? So for our first one, we're gonna put our arms up over our head and do a big stretch to the sky. Nice and tall, good job. Now we're gonna be a kite. Do you remember what our kite looks like? We put our hands together and up over our heads like this, and we're gonna lean to the right, getting a good stretch right in our side here. Awesome. Go back up to the middle and over to the left. Good job, friends. Okay, make sure there's nothing behind you like a wall or a shelf or anyone. And we're gonna scoot up a little bit and we're gonna do our waterfall. So put your hands up over your head and you're gonna bend backwards, looking back very, very gently with your body and your neck. Here we go. Amazing waterfalls. Good job. All right, we're gonna do our butterfly. So for this one, you'll need to be sitting down. We're gonna take our feet, we're gonna make them touch, and we're gonna flap our wings, which are our knees today. We're gonna flap them up and down. Nice butterflies, friends. Good job. I notice my butterfly wings are getting bigger and bigger every week because I'm practicing every week with you guys. Okay, now we're gonna take our knees and we're gonna push them down, bye-bye. And we're gonna touch our toes. So sit down again for this one and we're gonna do our toe touch. Ready? Up and over. Good job. This one, I've noticed big improvements. I can touch past my toes. Good job. All right, let's sit crisscross and we're gonna do our breaths. Remember, last week I had a chocolate cake. I think this week I'm gonna do vanilla, like a vanilla birthday cake. What flavor are you gonna have this week? Okay, take your cake, picture that smell in your head, and we're gonna take our cake and hold it, and we're gonna breathe in together and smell that cake flavor. Ready? And blow out your candles. Good job. Let's try it again. You can picture a different flavor cake this time if you want. Ready? Breathe in and smell your cake. And blow out your candles. Good job, friends. Can you show me your smiles? Cheese. Awesome smiles. Okay, our bodies are warmed up. Let's warm up our brains now. Let's start with our letters and numbers, okay? So we've been practicing our letters and numbers, and some of my friends have been getting really, really good at practicing what the letters look like and practicing their counting. Do you think this week maybe you at home can help practice count with me? Okay, we're gonna start with our letters. Let's see if you remember how the letters sound. I have the letter A. A for alligator. A sounds like ah, ah, ah. Can you try that? Ah, ah, alligator. Good job. Our next letter we practiced at circle time was B. B for bear. Bear. Can you try? Bear. Good job, friends. Our next letter we had was C. C for cow. How does the letter C sound? Ka. That one's a little bit interesting because the letter doesn't say its name. It's cow. C for cow. Good job. The next letter we practiced was the letter D. D is for dog. Can you try that? Dog. D. Good job. The next letter we have this week, our new letter, what do you think it will be? The letter E. We have a big line down and 3 little lines across. That makes the letter E. E is for elephant. E for elephant. Good job. So let's put our letter of the week up here so we remember. Maybe when we're doing our sight words, we can see if any of our words start with the letter E. Okay. Let's go into our numbers next. The first number we practiced was the number 1. What animal did we have on the back? Flamingo. 1 flamingo. The second letter we practiced was the number 2. 2 rhinoceros. The third number we practiced was 3. 3 turtles. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 turtles. Then we had the number 4. 4 peacocks. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. What will our 5th number be this week? The number 5. Can you show me 5 on your fingers? 5. Should we count them together on our fingers? Show me 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Let's see our animal. Snails. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number 5. Let's see what it looks like in blocks. We had the number 1 red block. We had the number 2 orange blocks. 1, 2. Then we had the number 3 yellow blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then we had the number 4 for 4 green blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, green, green. They match. Then we had the number 5. Let's see what color. Blue. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blue blocks. Awesome. Okay, friends. I have a really cool book we are going to read. This book is really, really interesting. I'm going to get close to the camera so all my friends can see the pictures. We are going to learn all about space. Okay. Let's start off with the sun and the solar system. Our solar system is made up of the sun, planets, and their moons, asteroids, and comets. The sun is a star at the center of the solar system. Although the solar system is vast, it's only the tiniest part of what is out there in space. So this is our sun in the middle of everything. So when you look up into the sky and you see the sun, this is what we're looking at. It looks small in the sky, but it's super, super big, and it's so bright. We actually can't look right at it. You have to be very, very careful when you look at it. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet and the closest to the sun. Be careful where you tread, as there are huge craters everywhere. Craters are like big holes. These were formed 4 billion years ago when Mercury was hit by a large asteroid, causing molten rock to burst from its center. Hundreds of volcanoes were formed, which then broke down into craters. Whoa. So asteroids, which are basically like large rocks, hit Mercury and they caused lots of holes in them, just like that. Venus. Venus is even hotter than Mercury. It is the brightest of the planets because it has a thick atmosphere around it, which reflects back most of the sunlight that hits it. Venus is almost the same size as Earth. Earth and the moon. We know all about Earth. That's where we live. Why is Earth the only planet in the solar system where animals and plants survive? It's because there's water and oxygen here. Earth is surrounded by thick layers of gases called the atmosphere. This gives us the oxygen we need to breathe. The atmosphere also lets in light and heat from the sun and keeps out harmful rays too. So this is the Earth. And if you were to take Earth kind of like pie or something and cut into it, so if you were to dig a really, really, really big hole, this is what it would start to look like going down to the core of the Earth. So the very middle. And these are all the phases of the moon. When you look up into the sky some nights, do you see the moon? I do, and sometimes the moon has different shapes. Sometimes it looks like this, and it's a big full moon. Sometimes it looks like this, and it's not quite a full moon, or this, and it's like a tiny, tiny sliver in the sky. Very cool. Mars. Mars is named after the Roman god of war. It has a red and rocky outer layer, which is why it's often called the red planet. Mars is extremely cold and is known for its very strong red dust storms. Wow, that's so cool. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Holy moly, it's taking over this whole book. It is so big, it could fit all of the other 7 planets inside of it. A huge storm known as the Great Red Spot has been raging in Jupiter's atmosphere for more than 300 years and is twice the size of Earth. Can you imagine a storm going on for so long? Usually when we have storms, they're only like a few hours or a few days. This one has been going on for so many years. Saturn. Now Saturn is my favorite planet because I love the rings. Welcome to Saturn, the second biggest planet in our solar system. Just don't try to step on its surface. Saturn is made almost entirely of gas, but it's so light, if you could place it on water, it would float. What? That's so crazy. Wow, it's so big, but it floats because it's so light. Uranus and Neptune. Uranus and Neptune are known as the ice giants as they both have rock and ice at their cores. I like these ones because they're blue. That's really cool. But they're very, very cold to live on. I don't think we could live there at all. The Milky Way and beyond. Whoa. Our solar system is part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. Look up at the night sky and you'll often see the Milky Way looking like a wispy cloud. It's actually a collection of millions of stars of different sizes, colors, and temperatures. It takes around 230 million years for our solar system to travel once around the center of the Milky Way. Whoa, I can't even think about that. That hurts my brain. So cool. So that's all about space and our planets. Okay, friends, let's look into our sight words. You ready? Some of these words, they were discussed in our book. Let's see which ones we recognize. Let's get our pointer. We're gonna go with brown today. Okay, solar system is our very first sight word that we had. Our solar system are all the planets into like one little neat package. That's the solar system. So that includes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn. That includes all those planets and the sun into one neat little package. That is the solar system. Our next word is Earth. We all know what that is. That's where we live. We all live on this planet Earth. We're all here together. So even though sometimes it feels like we're really, really far apart, we're actually kind of close together because we're all on the same planet. The next word is sun. We know what the sun is. It comes out every single day. The sun is what helps us see during the daytime. It helps things grow like flowers, plants, and trees, and it also keeps us warm. If we didn't have any sun, it would be so cold. The next word is star. Those are up in the sky, and lots of stars together create constellations. Sometimes they'll look like pictures up in the sky. We know what stars are. The next word is planet. There are many different planets out there, and we have 7 in our solar system. Do you remember their names? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Saturn, Uranus, Venus, Jupiter. I think I got them all. There's a lot. The moon is our next word. We know all about the moon because we see it most nights as well. Sometimes if you live in a big city, we might not always see it, especially if it's cloudy or something, or maybe buildings are blocking it. I don't get to see the moon every night, but sometimes when I do, when it's a really, really big full moon, that's a nice treat. So moon is our next sight word. Gravity. What is gravity? Gravity is what helps keep us on Earth. It keeps us and other things from floating away. We definitely need gravity. But if you go somewhere like the moon, there's not a lot of gravity and you kind of like float around. Telescope. That's how we see things that are far away. We use a telescope. They're like a super, super powerful kind of like binoculars. They help us see plants and not plants, that's silly. Planets, they help us see planets and stars and things that are very, very far away. We'll use a telescope. And our last word is astronaut. Those people are people that go to space to discover all about space. Those are very, very important people. They're like scientists and researchers, and it's a very tough job sometimes because sometimes you have to be away from your family for a very long time, and you have to do lots of school to learn how to work the spaceship because there's so many buttons and so many things to do. So astronauts are very, very important people. Okay, friends, should we do our goodbye song now? Let's do our goodbye song. I'm just gonna get my screen up. Okay, are you ready? Goes like this. Okay, remember our actions? See you later, alligator. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, goldfish. Bye-bye, butterfly. Be sweet, parakeet. See you soon, raccoon. Okay, one more time, ready? See you later, alligator. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, goldfish. Bye-bye, butterfly. Be sweet, parakeet. See you soon, raccoon. Bye, friends. I'll see you very soon. Have a great day.